So Nate, good morning. Don't know how I look. It's like 3:30 in the morning. 3:35 actually. And I've been where you are in a hospital a couple times. Kind of stuck, no place to go. I spent a lot of time there once when I lived in New Orleans. And it was crappy. And it sucked, quite honestly. And I hated being there because, you know me, I'm active, like to get out and get around. But I found it very boring because I watched the same TV shows every day and couldn't have visitors at one point. And I got a little stir crazy. So I thought since you couldn't get out of the room, I would spend my day with you. But since I couldn't come there, I'm using modern technology to kind of help you out here a little bit. So, like I said, it's 3:35 in the morning. I'm fully dressed. Got my Mountain Dew and my coffee. And I'm getting ready to drive to Chicago, where this morning I have I'm speaking at a convention. And so I'm taking you along on the trip to get you out of your room for a couple hours. Maybe I won't give you a whole couple hours, but maybe I'll give you little highlights throughout my trip to kind of give you an idea of what I do and that lets you know that I'm thinking about you, buddy. So sit back and enjoy some of the highlights of my day, less than 24 hours in Cincinnati, through Indiana, to Chicago, and then back. And then just so I can go back to work tomorrow here in Cincinnati. So, hey, hope this does something for you. If not, I know it's always good to see this pretty face. Take care, buddy. See you in a bit. Hey, Nate. Just wanted to give you an update. Look at this. It's a pretty foggy morning. So I'm supposed to leave at 3 o'clock. It's 3:40. And just to give you a reference point, we're leaving Cincinnati at 3:40. And it looks like that I'm having, let's see, difficulties with this driving and using a device like this, which I probably shouldn't be doing. But, you know, hey, I'm going to zoom in here. As you can see, 99,625 miles leaving Cincinnati in the fog. Now, I have to be there for a gig that starts at 9:20 a.m. Chicago time. Say pick up an hour. It's going to take me about 5 hours to get there. So I should get there about an hour before I'm supposed to get on, barring no unforeseen incidents. And since, you know, it is, you know, wet and foggy, yeah, I didn't take that into account. But, you know, hey, let's roll with it. See what happens. Talk to you in a bit.
And does calorie count start?
Hey, not sure how well you can see this, but just reached Indianapolis, and we're looking at a total eclipse of the moon getting underway here. And I guess at some point it's going to look red. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but thought I'd share that with you. I'll try to catch it again. You know, probably not doing the smartest thing in the world, driving and trying to videotape a lunar eclipse. But, you know, hey, there's no one out here on the road except for me and the deer and the raccoons. So hopefully they stay out of my way. Catch you again in a few. Okay, lunar eclipse update. Had to stop and go to the bathroom. Thought I'd share that with you. And see how that's looking. Okay, I don't know how well you can see this, because it is quite dark, as you can see, obviously. But I'm now traveling just north of West Lafayette, Indiana, where Purdue University is located. And if you can see all these flashing red lights on the horizon, it's really cool. I love this part of the trip because it's just ominous. And what you're looking at is a wind farm. This stretch of I-65 and going through northern Indiana is notoriously windy. And a few years ago, about the time I was moving to Cincinnati from Chicago, they were putting in this wind farm, and it was just kind of cool to see the whole process because these semi-trucks were driving down the street with just like one propeller on it, and it was like looked like the size of a football field. But when you see them in the light, they look pretty small, relatively speaking, until you see them up front. The hub itself, the real round hub where all the fans come in together, they're just remarkably huge. I don't know why this fascinates me so much, but I thought I'd share that with you. If it's light enough on the way back, you'll be able to see them in the daylight, and you'll see what I'm talking about, or maybe you won't. Okay, Nate, a little update. Sun's up. I can still see a partial piece of the moon. It's kind of cool watching the whole thing process over throughout the drive here this morning. I'm just in the northern tip of Indiana, getting ready to cross over onto the tollway and to head into Chicago. Just thought I'd give you an update on where I was. I know you're holding with bated breath, but as you can see, at what time is it here? 6:45 in the morning. This is all the northern Indiana traffic going over to their jobs in Chicago, and traffic is already a mess, and it's still early in most cities' terms. But this is what I deal with. But anything for you, buddy. See you in a bit. Okay, Nate, update. I hope this is as thrilling for you as it is for me. Probably not, but hey, I'm bored and it kind of gives me something to do while I'm driving. Rather than driving, that is. I'm just coming up over the bridge now. I just crossed over to Indiana, and you can see this great bridge here. I'm on the Indiana Tollway, and I guess it's the Chicago Tollway now since I'm in Illinois, but off to the right you'll see the city skyline. I'm about 2 hours away from going on stage. And there you can see the skyline, the Chicago skyline off there on the distance, maybe. Maybe not, I don't know. But I can't look at it because I'm driving. But there you have, I can see it. At any rate, there you have it. It's a beautiful morning. It's 50 degrees and kind of crisp. I like this time of year. And that's it for now, and I'll see you on stage in a little bit. Okay, there's the city, and there's the traffic. It's like a parking lot. And everyone's in a hurry to get nowhere fast. You can see the Sears Tower there in the kind of forefront. And I used to work in a smaller building just to the right of that one. Can't see it from this angle, but it's a pretty cool building. Okay, Nate, I just got introduced. I'm about to go on live. And just so you know that I'm really doing this, I'm going to show you where I am. Now, I'm doing this to kind of brighten your day, because if this isn't enough, I want you to see all these people that are now watching. And want to help brighten your day just a little bit.
Hi, Nate. Hi.
And there might be some singles in here, too. Yeah. So we'll see you again on the trip home. All right, Nate, I hope you've enjoyed the trip so far. And just wanted to share a monumental moment of the day. You're in the car with me as we turn over 100,000 miles in the old Camry. So, woo! All right. Hey, welcome back to the Road Show. Mike, I'm your host. And remember those red lights we saw earlier coming north? Now we're going southbound. And I'm showing you my fascination with these wind farms. These big, huge windmills, if you will, creating energy for a cleaner and greener life for all of us all. And this thing is just massive, man. It's like, it's crazy. I mean, this video probably isn't giving you justice, but, they go way down there, man. There's like 10 or 15 of them, maybe 150 of them. That's a lot, man. And, who says that they only grow corn in Indiana? I mean, that's some serious engineering there, brother. Yeah, here's one over here, too. Maybe you can see this one better. Man, that's just nutty. That's the south left window. Then we go out here to the right window, and you see all this shit over here, too. Stuff, and it's just crazy. All right.